Once there was a rich man who lived in luxury, wearing fine purple and linen every day, while outside his gate lay a beggar named Lazarus, filled with sores and longing for scraps from the rich man's table. One day, Lazarus died and was carried by angels to Abraham's side, while the rich man found himself buried and suffering in Hades, tormented by his past choices. In his suffering, the rich man shouted out to Abraham, begging him to send Lazarus to cool his tongue with water, as he was tormented by the flames that surrounded him. Abraham replied, reminding the rich man that he had received good things in life while Lazarus had endured suffering, and now their roles were reversed. The rich man then pleaded with Abraham to send Lazarus to his father's house, hoping to save his 5 brothers from the fate he now faced. Abraham insisted that the brothers had Moses and the prophets to listen to, urging that they should heed these messages instead of seeking signs from the dead. The rich man argued that if someone were to rise from the dead, his brothers would surely change their ways, unwilling to accept the wisdom already given. Abraham firmly stated that if they do not listen to Moses and the prophets, they would not be persuaded even if someone rises from the dead. In that moment, the rich man understood the weight of his choices, forever trapped in the consequences of a life lived in self-indulgence, while ignoring the suffering around him. The rich man's voice echoed in the darkness of Hades, a haunting reminder of what could have been, while Abraham remained a symbol of hope for Lazarus, embraced in a life of eternal comfort. As the story closed, it served as a profound lesson about choices, compassion, and the eternal consequences that follow, illuminating the path of mercy and righteousness that Lazarus had embraced. In the end, the tale echoed through time, encouraging hearts to choose compassion and kindness, reminding all that true wealth lies not in riches, but in love and humanity. This parable continued to resonate through generations, igniting conversations about empathy and choices, motivating countless souls to reflect on their paths and to live with purpose. As the sun rose, it signified a new beginning for those touched by the story, fostering a community rooted in compassion and awareness of the struggles faced by others. The impact of the parable reached deep into the hearts of the listeners, igniting a spark of compassion in the elderly woman and inspiring the young boy to understand the value of sharing and caring for those in need. Motivated by her words, the community rallied together, inspired to transform their understanding into action, gathering food and supplies to support those who faced hardships. In a beautiful display of solidarity, the community came alive with compassion as they packed and distributed care packages, embodying the very spirit of generosity that Lazarus had longed for. As the young girl handed over the package, their eyes met, and in that moment, an unspoken bond formed, illustrating the transformative power of kindness shared between strangers. The gathering evolved into a celebration of community spirit, where laughter and joy replaced despair, reminding everyone that kindness binds them together. As the sun set on that beautiful day, it marked not just the end of an event, but the beginning of a lasting commitment to uplift one another, fostering a community built on love and support.